Hi everyone, welcome to Lily Best Divinity Live. For those of you who are new to my YouTube channel, welcome. For those of you who are new to my Facebook, welcome. And I want to thank everyone for the support on my YouTube channel and on my Facebook page. If you're on my YouTube channel seeing me, go on to my Facebook page. It's the same name, Lily Best Divinity Live, and put a notification on. And whenever I go on live, I give free readings. And I have like a lot of specials on there too. You'll be able to get notifications. And if you're new on my YouTube, subscribe. And then put the little bell so you know whenever more videos are uploaded. So again, this is going to be a general reading for all fire signs. Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. A lot of you guys, you fire signs, had a hard time with this full moon. The couple of days leading up to it, and maybe even on the same day of the full moon, you guys were having problems. You guys had a lot of stuff going on. And it was probably a little bit rough. But know this, fire signs. A lot of good things are going to happen in July. It's almost like, because it was in Sagittarius, it's almost like you guys went through a whole bunch of stuff. I had to make certain decisions. You're still contemplating. A lot of you fire signs are still contemplating on certain things that you're trying to do. And they're asking you to wash your thoughts. They're asking you to really wash your thoughts. And also, they're saying that it's time for people to move on of the way of thinking, the way they were thinking before, if that makes sense. The type of life that you were having, they're telling you to let that go, because it's time for you to move on from a lot of the stuff that has not served you in any way. And I know you guys are tired of hearing me saying that, but it's what they're saying, okay? And I'm going to show you the cards. It's going to be a lot of synchronicity for fire signs. Things like being answered for them, prayers being answered for them, things that they needed it to know, wanted it to know, those things being answered for them for the month of July. And the energy is real good. It's almost like they're telling people you've been contemplating on making decisions on certain things, and it's time for you to move away from whatever was not good for you, and it's time to let's go, come on, fire signs, let's go. I'm a fire sign, and I always say this when I do fire signs readings, because I'm always like, come on, let's go. So when I see these cards and they're saying like it's time to move on, I know with fire signs, sometimes it's hard for us to move on, and we kind of hold on to things as long as that we can. I think a lot of fire signs also don't like change. I know for Aries, we don't like change. It's like we'll go with it, but we really don't like change. So contemplating. Oh, and did I say this was from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins? Put it closer. I'm so far from the camera. I didn't even have my tripod, and I don't know how this is holding up here. Okay, so it's like it's supposed to be, this reading was supposed to be done. So contemplating time, and it says, spend time alone meditating upon what you truly desire. There are some of you fire signs that have been doing this for some time, and you have been trying to center yourself and stay focused on what it is that you want to accomplish, and trying to meditate and center yourself on the things that, so you can be able to make the decisions that you need to make. And they're telling you to continue to do that for a group of you who have been doing this, because it is helping even when you think it's not helping. And then wash your thoughts. Wash your thoughts. For those of you who do meditate, and you find that to be a relaxing way for you to be able to center yourself from all the things that are going on around you, that keep you unbalanced. Visualize what it is that you want. Wash your thoughts when you're meditating. Live in the end of your meditation, if that makes sense to you. Live in the end and think about how you would like things to unfold for you. You know, and I know it's hard. I know it's so hard because a lot of fire signs have been doing this for some time, and they're just like, what the hell? How much love and light am I supposed to have? I ask myself that too sometimes, people. But they're saying, wash your thoughts, keep on what you're doing. You may not think that you may not think that it's doing any effects to what you want, is that it's not. You're just like, it's not working, but it is working. It is working, and you're gonna see the outcome of it later on, how it's working. And it says, wash your thoughts. It's important to only think about what you desire, not what you fear. So fire signs, stop. Stop thinking about the end being a bad end, you know, or something horrible happening at the end. Stop. Just see it the way you want to see it. See it the way, you know, the more you visualize it the way you want to see it, the more you're going to feel it, if though it's going to happen the way you really want it to happen. So, fire signs, come on now. And they're telling you to simplify your life. I've seen this before in other readings, and it says, eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. This I just got, that this may be for some of you who are thinking of moving, or moving from moving from your job, like going into another job, and you've been wanting to do this for some time, or moving from where you are at. People, declutter. Start getting rid of all this crap that you've been having with and going from place to place with, because it's only accumulating energy from things that you have experienced, where it's gone, places that you have moved it from this place to that place to that. Get rid of it. If you don't really need it, get rid of it. And I said this in I don't know if it was the live that I said this, you know, get rid of these things, because sometimes, and you know, and bless it. Don't just throw it in the garbage and say whatever. Bless it. You know, you got old clothes, declutter. Get rid of the stuff that you have. Give it to someone else, you know, but send it out with love. Because to me, if you sage it before you send it out, or put it in a bin, or give it to Goodwill, or, you know, or shelter. These, you know, when you're giving out all this stuff, all these things come right back to you. And it's a blessing for people when they receive something that they really need. You may think, oh, well, I don't really, you know, this is garbage to me. No, your garbage may be a blessing to someone else. So please declutter, because it helps the flow to start, things to start to flow. And if you're in a job that you're trying to get out of the job, start decluttering your workspace. Get rid of stuff. Take down the stuff. Like me, when I wanted to leave from one job to another, I normally, what I do is that if I have any personal things up, I take it all down. Or when I'm somewhere that I know is temporary, I never put personal things up. So start decluttering. Start taking stuff down. Like if you don't work there no more, because you won't be working there no more. You won't. You're gonna start seeing synchronicities of things. You know, as long as you watch your thought. Fire signs. Fire signs. Come on now. Move on. Time to move on was one of the other ones. I like how she's looking back. Like, yeah, okay. You know, like, yeah. And I love this, because if you look real closely at this card, she has like waves, like it almost looks like hard waves that she's leaving behind. And that is what you will be leaving behind, fire signs, once you let go of these things that you have been contemplating for some time to let go of. And it's going to be a lot of you who are going to be moving on. And I see it also as not only about relationships and things like that. I see it also as people moving on from the way of thinking. They're not going to be thinking any longer the way they were thinking for so long. if that makes sense. And this is going to help them to achieve and get to where their life purpose is, or where they're supposed to be, or where they've been desiring to be for so long. And you're going to see a lot of synchronicity. My fire signs, my hair is getting all in my hair. My hair is getting all in my mouth. Synchronicities. It says your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronicities events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. I'm going to open this here a little bit. It's raining outside. I don't want the phone to get wet. Sorry, people. So, yes, they want you to notice the synchronicity of the things that are happening in your life. All the signs, all the synchronicities of you speaking to someone that knows somebody else, that knows somebody that helps, that's going to be able to help you with something. Seeing the synchronicity of the 1111, 111, 888, 444. Those are all types of signs. When I see the card synchronicity, I always see it as signs. You're seeing signs like that of certain things and telling you that you're on the right path. So if you see a lot of double numbers, always look up what the numbers mean. I have a few videos on some of the numbers. I'm going to start doing double numbers, and I'm going to put one out for 999. So, yes, people, and simplify. Well, I said that one. Simplify your life to declutter. And the last card in the bottom of the deck is Make a Wish. Yes. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy the manifestation. So please, all fire signs, right now, dig deep, look deep inside you, and think to yourself, what is it you really, really want? And make a wish. Make a wish. Take a deep breath and make a wish. Because this is a magical moment for you, even though you are experiencing a bit of a tough time, or did experience a bit of a tough time, in between the transition of the full moon. And today is the 18th. I believe it says the 18th. So you still feeling like 2 days, 3 days after and 3 days before. Normally I don't make videos like that. I wait. But yes, I mean, I even felt this full moon. I did not like everything I felt. A lot of weird things happened. A lot of technical, electronical things happened to me. And I was just like, seriously, universe? So, know that it is a magical time even when it doesn't seem like it. And then, let me not forget this. Soulmate relationship. A new romance with special base is here for you now. I love the soulmate card in the magical mermaid and dolphin. So even though amongst the chaos and the things that have happened with the full moon, and even months of you guys, you fire signs, going through a lot of shit, a lot of you are going to meet your soulmate, and you may think to yourself right now, she wrong. I'm not feeling this. She's wrong when I say these things, because of the situation you're in, or because of something that happened and you're very guarded. Time to move on, because you're delaying this, fire signs. You're delaying this, and a lot of you are going to meet your soulmate. Yes, wash your thoughts. Make a wish. I hope you all made a wish, okay? And if you didn't, make a wish now, okay? Because this is a magical time. And the wish card, when this card comes out, is about making wishes, because whatever you're wishing for is going to manifest into the physical. So my friends, with that, if you're on my YouTube channel, subscribe, people, subscribe. And look for me on Facebook, on Lilybeth's Divinity Life. And put on the notifications for those of you who are on my Facebook. And like, I never say that on Facebook. Like, follow, put me on your notifications. So yes, people, this was a reading for all fire signs. Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. And this is a general reading. Let me know if it resonates with you, and put in the comments below what your horoscope is. Especially you guys on my Facebook, put where you are. What's your, if you think this is going to help someone and this is a message for someone, please share. Sharing is caring, and I don't care. I like it when people share stuff. So, yes, people. So, hopefully, I can go on live on Friday. I'm thinking I'm going to start going live on, if I have enough time. Don't quote me on this. But I did like going on live on Friday. I'm at 4:44 p.m. So if I get home on, at a decent enough time, I'm thinking around that time I'll get on between that time and 5 o'clock. Because, I'm Spanish, and I'm never going to be on time. I'm always late. But I'll try. So, yes, people, let me know if this resonates. As always, much love to everyone. Thank you for all the support. And I salute the divinity within all of you. Bye, fire signs.